Have you ever wondered what makes a man truly commit, invest, and even risk everything for a woman? It's not about looks, wealth, or playing games. It's about something much deeper, something that touches the core of his masculine nature. Today, I'm going to share 3 key points that will make a man see you as someone worth risking everything for. Men are naturally wired to seek purpose and significance. Deep down, they want to feel like they are needed, appreciated, and capable of making a difference in the lives of the people they care about. This is especially true in romantic relationships. When a man feels like he is a hero in your life, he will go to great lengths to protect, support, and commit to you. This isn't about playing into outdated gender roles or making yourself dependent on a man. It's about understanding a fundamental psychological need that many men have and creating an environment where he feels valued and essential in your life. One of the most powerful ways to make a man feel like a hero is by allowing him to contribute to your life in meaningful ways. This doesn't mean that you have to be helpless or incapable, quite the opposite. It means recognizing his strengths and giving him opportunities to step up for you. When you acknowledge his efforts and appreciate what he does, it boosts his confidence and deepens his emotional investment in you. A man who feels like he is making a difference in your life will naturally want to do more and stay connected. This can be as simple as asking for his opinion on something important to you, whether it's career advice, problem solving, or even making small decisions. When you show that you value his input, it makes him feel like his thoughts and experiences matter to you. Men often express love through actions rather than words, so when he gives you advice or helps you with something, he is showing that he cares. By acknowledging and appreciating his contributions, you reinforce his role in your life and strengthen the bond between you. Another way to make a man feel like a hero is by expressing gratitude and admiration. Men thrive on feeling respected and appreciated. And when you genuinely admire his qualities, whether it's his intelligence, work ethic, kindness, or ability to handle challenges, it makes him feel incredible. Many women make the mistake of assuming that men don't need verbal affirmation, but the truth is, a simple, "I'm so grateful for everything you do," or "I love how you always find a way to solve problems," can have a profound impact. It reinforces his sense of purpose and makes him feel like he is adding value to your life. It's also important to understand that men want to protect and provide, not just financially but emotionally as well. If you allow him to be there for you when you're struggling or feeling vulnerable, it gives him the opportunity to show up for you in a meaningful way. This doesn't mean you should be constantly dependent on him for emotional support, but when you let him in and allow him to be your rock in difficult moments, it deepens his connection to you. A man feels most needed when he can provide comfort and security, and if he sees that you trust him enough to lean on him, he will feel a stronger emotional bond with you. On the other hand, if a man feels like he is never needed or that his efforts go unnoticed, he may start to feel unfulfilled in the relationship. Men want to feel useful and significant, and if he constantly feels like nothing he does makes a difference, he may begin to withdraw. This is why appreciation is so crucial. Even if you're independent and capable, showing that you recognize and value his efforts can make all the difference in keeping him emotionally engaged. However, making a man feel like a hero doesn't mean inflating his ego or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about striking a balance between being strong and self-sufficient while still allowing him to play a meaningful role in your life. Men are drawn to women who inspire them and challenge them, but they also want to feel like they can contribute something valuable. When you allow a man to be there for you in ways that feel genuine and natural, he will feel a deep sense of purpose in the relationship. Ultimately, making a man feel like a hero isn't about manipulation or playing games. It's about understanding his innate need to be valued and giving him space to fulfill that role in a way that strengthens your bond. When he feels like he is truly making a difference in your life, he will be more invested, more committed, and more willing to go the extra mile to keep the relationship strong. Men don't just fall in love with beauty or charm, they fall in love with how they feel when they are with you. If he feels like he is needed, appreciated, and respected, he will risk everything to be with you. Men are naturally drawn to challenges. They thrive in environments where they feel motivated to improve, compete, and push themselves beyond their limits. This applies not just to their careers and personal goals, but also to their relationships. A man may be physically attracted to someone, but what truly makes him stay and commit is the way she challenges him to grow. When a woman encourages a man to evolve into the best version of himself, she becomes irreplaceable. This is not about being difficult or playing hard to get, it's about inspiring him in a way that makes him see you as a force of positive transformation in his life. One of the most important ways to challenge a man is by having high standards. Many people settle in relationships, accepting behavior that does not align with their values because they fear losing the other person. But when a woman maintains strong boundaries and expects a certain level of respect, effort, and consistency, she commands a deeper level of admiration. A man will not truly value what comes too easily. When he sees that you have self-respect and will not tolerate behavior that does not meet your standards, he will either rise to meet them or recognize that he is not ready for the relationship. Either way, you set the foundation for a strong and healthy dynamic. Another way to inspire growth in a man is by challenging him intellectually. Men are drawn to women who stimulate their minds and push them to think in new ways. This doesn't mean you need to be argumentative or constantly debating. It means engaging in meaningful conversations, asking thought-provoking questions, and encouraging him to look at the world from different perspectives. When you show a man that you are confident in your own opinions and willing to express them, you create a dynamic where he feels excited to learn and grow alongside you. He will start to see you as someone who adds depth to his life, not just someone who agrees with everything he says. Encouraging a man to step out of his comfort zone is another powerful way to inspire growth. Many people fall into routines that feel safe and predictable, but real growth happens outside of that comfort zone. When you introduce new experiences, encourage him to take risks, or support him in pursuing bigger goals, he will associate you with the feeling of progress. A man wants to feel like he is achieving more with you than he would on his own. This could be something as simple as encouraging him to try a new hobby, push himself harder in his career, or face a fear that has been holding him back. When he sees that you believe in his potential and are willing to push him forward, he will feel an even stronger emotional connection to you. At the same time, challenging a man should also come from a place of admiration and encouragement, not criticism. There is a big difference between motivating someone to improve and making them feel like they are never good enough. If a man constantly feels like he is failing in the relationship, he will start to associate negative emotions with being around you. Instead of pointing out his flaws or what he is doing wrong, focus on highlighting his strengths and showing him what he is capable of achieving. When he feels like you see greatness in him, he will want to prove you right. It is also important to challenge a man emotionally. Many men struggle with vulnerability and opening up about their feelings, but when they are with someone who creates a safe space for emotional expression, they begin to grow in ways they never expected. Encouraging him to communicate openly, express his fears and insecurities, and navigate his emotions in a healthy way is one of the most powerful gifts you can give him. A man who learns emotional intelligence in a relationship will be forever grateful to the woman who helped him grow in that area. A truly deep and fulfilling relationship is one where both partners inspire each other to evolve. When a man feels like he is becoming stronger, wiser, and more capable because of you, he will never want to let you go. He will see you as a partner who adds value to his life rather than just someone he enjoys spending time with. Growth is the key to long-term attraction, and if he feels like you are the reason he is becoming a better man, he will not only stay, but he will also work hard to ensure he keeps you by his side. Emotional connection is the foundation of any deep and lasting relationship. While physical attraction may initially bring two people together, it is the emotional bond that determines whether a man will stay, commit, and risk everything for you. When a man feels an emotional connection with you that he cannot find anywhere else, you become irreplaceable in his life. He no longer sees the relationship as just an option, but as a vital part of his happiness and well-being. Creating this kind of bond requires understanding, trust, and a deep sense of emotional intimacy that goes beyond surface-level attraction. One of the most important ways to build an emotional connection is by making a man feel truly seen and understood. Many people go through life feeling like they are not fully known by those around them. When a man meets someone who genuinely listens, understands his struggles, and supports his dreams, it creates a connection that is rare and valuable. This means paying attention to the small details of his life, remembering what he shares with you, and showing him that his thoughts and feelings matter. When he realizes that you see the version of him that most people overlook, he will feel deeply connected to you. Trust is another critical element of an unbreakable emotional bond. A man needs to feel safe enough to open up, knowing that he will not be judged, criticized, or betrayed. Many men have been conditioned to hide their emotions or put on a strong front, so when they find someone with whom they can be vulnerable, it is incredibly powerful. This does not happen overnight. It takes patience and consistency. Being a safe space for him means being non-judgmental, supportive, and honest. When he shares something personal with you, acknowledge his vulnerability and make him feel appreciated for trusting you. Over time, this builds a level of intimacy that cannot be easily replaced. Emotional bonding also comes from creating meaningful experiences together. Shared experiences create memories, and memories create attachment. It is not just about spending time together, but about making that time feel special and unique. Whether it is traveling to new places, trying new activities, or simply having deep conversations late at night, these moments strengthen the connection between you. A man will always associate deep emotions with the person he has shared significant experiences with. The more you create these moments, the more intertwined his emotions become with you. Another powerful way to form an emotional connection is through emotional mirroring. This means matching his energy, emotions, and responses in a way that makes him feel deeply connected to you. If he is excited about something, share in his excitement. If he is going through a tough time, show empathy and support. When he feels like you are emotionally in sync with him, it strengthens the feeling that you truly understand him on a deeper level. Men often struggle to express their emotions openly, so when they feel like someone just gets them without them having to explain everything, it makes the bond even stronger. Supporting his dreams and ambitions also plays a significant role in creating an irreplaceable emotional connection. Men are naturally driven by purpose, and when they find a partner who believes in them and encourages them to reach their full potential, they feel an unbreakable bond. This does not mean pushing him toward unrealistic expectations, but rather being his biggest supporter in a way that makes him feel empowered. When he sees that you genuinely want to see him succeed, and that you stand by him in moments of doubt, he will associate you with his personal growth and fulfillment. Emotional intimacy also comes from being able to express love in a way that resonates with him. People receive love in different ways, whether through words of affirmation, physical touch, acts of service, quality time, or gifts. Understanding how he feels most loved and making an effort to express it in that way strengthens your emotional connection. When a man consistently feels loved in a way that aligns with his deepest emotional needs, he feels more drawn to you. He begins to see you as the one person who truly understands how to make him feel valued. Honesty and authenticity are also crucial for an emotional bond that lasts. Men can sense when someone is being inauthentic or trying too hard to impress them. True connection comes from being real, sharing your thoughts and feelings openly, and allowing him to see both your strengths and vulnerabilities. When you show up as your true self, he feels safe doing the same. This creates a mutual level of trust and comfort that makes your bond unshakable. Finally, making a man feel emotionally connected involves consistency. It is not just about big gestures or occasional deep conversations, but about showing up every day in ways that reinforce your connection. Small daily actions like checking in on him, remembering the little things, and being present during important moments all contribute to a lasting bond. Consistency creates reliability, and reliability builds trust. When a man knows that he can count on you emotionally, he will feel a deep sense of attachment that keeps him connected to you on a level beyond attraction. When a man feels emotionally connected to you in a way that he cannot find anywhere else, he will not just like you, he will feel like he needs you in his life. He will associate his deepest emotions, happiness, and personal growth with you, making you truly irreplaceable. This kind of emotional bond is what makes a man willing to risk everything to keep you.